I'm doing retail sales assistant.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually with the banking industry. So I'm actually into Tibetan Buddhism. Basically, we have so-called our guru, which is His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Okay, he's the spiritual leader for in terms of the Tibetan Buddhism.
Okay, so I'm actually AVP, doing as a resourcing partner in the bank, at the Bridge Bank.
Definitely, this is not the right thing to do, and perhaps even if I do get the job, I will continue to feel guilty and perhaps feel that somebody else should have gotten the job, right? Yeah, so I will not be able to perform my best.
No, I just have to be honest.
Honest?
Yeah.
Why?
I think it's cheating.
Why is cheating bad?
It's really bad. I don't know how to explain, but cheat is it's against my my will.
I think there's some universal values that we all hold close to our heart, but I think moral values are very important. I think our values that your family teaches you, the society teaches you, and it's important. So that is my compass.
Myself and then my wife and my friends, best friends. Of course, I have to pray. Pray first. As a Christian, I'm a prayer. God will. I reach my.
In our religion, we're supposed to bring all sentient beings to enlightenment before ourselves. So it's what we call a shepherd Buddhista. Right? It's like a shepherd, right? You will lead the sheep in front and then make sure they're into safety before you make sure they're safe. Right? It's the same thing as that we believe that everyone is living in samsara, right? Is suffering in this world to a certain extent. So how do we let them realize the true nature of the mind and that we're actually living in a world where everyone's suffering? It's always in a vicious cycle of reincarnation. Right? Of course, then there's karma. It's guided by the rule of karma. Right? If you do good, then you gain merits. If you do bad, then it's going to come back to you again.
Generally, I guess being brought up like a Christian person, I guess moral decisions come from what I learned to be right and wrong. Largely would come from parents upbringing, and but whenever that's in question, you seek the Bible. I guess I seek the Bible. Yeah. But society kind of like tells you as well what's moral, so there's no religion there. So it's this combination of everything.
I think your own upbringing could be societal norms, and to a large extent, I think even the country you're in, I think the cultural beliefs together with the political system, I think that also influences some of your thinking. I don't think as long as anything that you do does not hurt another human being, alright? Whether perhaps words or even impression. So-called builds a sense of community, among human beings, I think you will know what you do. And even to the environment. I think values are also the extend to the environment. Care for the things that you call home.
Yeah, God has given me the wisdom. Of course, it's based on my feelings, and even I know that this one is not. This is against the law.
We have our basics, so-called precepts to follow, right? No killing, no stealing, right? No sexual misconduct, right? And of course to observe the right views, right? So the right conduct, the right behavior, and other stuff, right? So obviously if I punch you or something, right? That's not right because that antagonizes you. Even though you're in different religions, but the end principle is the same. Right, to have compassion towards human beings, not just human beings, but even for us, we don't kill. Not even a single ant or an insect, right? Every living things have a right to live in this world. The basic morality that we're looking at, of course, is we all want to do good, to everyone, and we don't cause any harm to any person, right? So for us, that of course we believe the right thing to do is that to benefit all sentient beings first before ourselves. So the I always comes last. Right? Who defines morality? I would say that every single human beings have a certain guideline in terms of what is right or wrong, and different social contexts also have different guidelines and different standards, right? So I guess it is a very subjective topic.
I do take my moral compass direction from the Bible, from society's laws as well, I guess, and it's just conditioning as you're growing up, the social norms. So in society it's quite easy to know, like, it's wrong to kill, it's wrong to steal, but is it wrong to not help someone in need? Things like this, it's not wrong, but morally, is that wrong for you, or is it right for you? So I use the parts that are engraved for me. I guess I seek the higher power, which is which is Christianity's moral laws and moral codes. The politically correct answer that I think I'm supposed to say would be obviously the Bible, knowledge from God. What I do actually think really happens is it's going to be a combination of what pastors or Bible laymen teachers actually preach. So there is obviously laws, but interpretations of laws is important, and it could go either ways. It could be quite skewed. So interpretation and understanding, so be it my personal interpretation or be it the instruction that I receive, based on those sets of laws kind of dictate the morality for me. So if you could say it all comes up from God perhaps, and would say that maybe the people that are ordained by God are God inspired to give certain messages.
I think it's nurtured along the way. Yeah. I guess everyone has the ability to feel and think, but I think our values can be taught, they also can be taught. Yeah, along the way.
When we were born, I think we were born with a Buddha nature, right? So I believe we are all born with a conscience, right? Our mind is governed by, of course, you have all the different kind of positive emotions and negative emotions. When you do something bad to someone, right, you don't feel good as well, right? Maybe in a certain sense you might feel happy in a sense, but after you realize that if what you're doing is wrong, then you feel guilty.
So conscience is like that gentle reminder. So if, like, for example, if you go to the bathroom and you always have the paper hanging over or under, you have a habit. And if you're always taught to do it a certain way, and all of a sudden it's under and you see it under, there's either this itch or urge to flip it, or if you're doing it and you do it wrong, you want to flip it the other way. That's your conscience, that's your instinctive thinking. We're all born with an ability to learn that consciousness, and that comes in with the guilt, I guess. If you betray your consciousness enough, or you reprogram yourself enough, you don't feel guilty at some point. So it's kind of like a programming thing that you can desensitize yourself to, or reprogram yourself to think a certain way. So it could be influence. Some people talk about the conscious being the soul that tells you. Biblically, yeah, you could say that the conscious that's pricking you is actually that soul, the part of the soul that as a Christian I know that I have, aside from just this physical being here, makes that difference, and maybe that conscience.